I just want to look and see if there's a pattern here. Why? Because now, if I know that that's a basic pattern, and I see that the market has moved down, okay, let's make this practical. Let me go over here. Let me zoom in. Okay, so now remember, I've got this Fibonacci, which is keyed into the harmonic that we've just played out, right? So if I put this 100, okay, here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to measure this move down, and I'm trying to measure the move up off of this move down. So I put the bottom of my Fibonacci on the low. What's that going to do? Well, that's going to tell me, oops, I apologize, and I just said that exactly backwards. So I'm really sorry. Hold on. Oh boy. Okay, sorry, I was just trying to get my head straight since I got so off track. Okay, so by placing the bottom of my measurement here, I can see that the market has now moved 38%. You know, that's just not sitting right. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Now I've got my brain back around. So I take the top of the Fibonacci here, and I place it on the high of the move that I want to measure, and then I can look down and see this move was 61.8% of the harmonic that I'm looking for. So it's at an area where I might expect the market to move sideways a little bit, but again, this isn't something that's carved in stone. I want to take into account the time of the day. It's 1:20 Eastern Standard Time. So, you know, okay, let me put it to you this way. If I had bought down here, okay, and the market pushed up, and I'm measuring this thing, and I'm measuring this little move here. In fact, let me expand this out. And what I'm measuring, let me make it more exact. What I'm measuring is this last little push up in the marketplace. Okay? Now, by measuring this, what I'm trying to see is how far has the market moved based on the harmonic. I want to see what time it is. If it's still early in the sweet spot, then you know what? I might expect this to continue moving. If it's late in the sweet spot, getting towards noon or 1 o'clock, and the market has already moved a significant percentage of the harmonic, you know what? The market just may not get there. So how can I use that as tradable information? Well, now I'm going to start looking for some key things. I'm going to go down to, for example, my hourly chart. I'm going to take a look at the volume. What's going on with the volume? Okay, volume you can see is, remember this red line here is 150% of the moving average. So it's above average, but it's below the extreme. It's near resistance. The market has traveled 61% of the harmonic. It's late in the day. Maybe I should take some profits. Okay? Remember, what we're trying to do here is narrow down probabilities and put the probabilities in our favor. What's the likely direction of the market from here? Sideways or down? So if I'm long from this low here, and I know that the likely direction is sideways or down, at the very most, I've got to at least move my stop up to protect profits or just take the position off completely. Okay? Now that's enough said about the harmonics. That's everything, folks. I mean, I don't get any more in depth than that. You know, I can understand if you need more examples, but that is the complete, thorough explanation. And literally, I'm boiling down some guys. In fact, I know one guy in particular from Australia who has a 850-page manual explaining what I just explained to you. And it's partially because he has a lot of examples in there.